Alright, I believe we are back up again. Is Discord connecting again? Ah, this is fun. Alright, is this up and running? Hello, hello. Alright, I think I am connected again. I don't know why internet just cut out there. Alright, I heard Klein. Hopefully everyone's back on. Yeah, I'm kind of glad this is going to YouTube at this point, because at least I can guarantee things are working for that one. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. Where was I? We were talking, moving southwest or south. This room was a large cafeteria at some point.
I look around for unspoiled food.
There is no food currently in this room.
Damn it.
Okay. Did people want to go southwest or south, or just kind of hold up here for a minute?
I don't know what he wants to do, but I want to head south.
You're gonna head south. Okay. There is a door directly in front of you. Would you like to open it?
What was that?
What did I miss?
Sorry. Klein is chosen to move south. There is a door directly across from your entryway, which is what he's approaching, and then there's an archway to the southwest.
Alright, so I guess I'll just follow him, but...
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so, door in front of you. Just open it.
Yep.
Okay. It's locked.
Like, is it... Like... What's the door made out of?
What is the door made out of? Wood, ironically enough. It is a rather sturdy but old door. There are some metal plates that are kind of holding the pieces together. They seem rather sturdy, since they are wrapping the door.
Ooh. Anybody have disabled device? Wait, no, not disabled device. What is it? A sleight of hand, I think, for lockpicking.
It is disabled device to open.
Nope.
No, I didn't have disabled device. Well, I guess it's to the archway then. Wait, first before we go, can I examine the room, see if there's anything useful here?
There are some metal plates, dishware, and whatnot towards that one table.
Alright, so nothing then.
Not
Well,
particularly.
let's move on to the archway.
What was that, Klein?
Is there a welcome mat?
Is there a welcome mat? There is not a welcome mat. However, there are two tapestries against the north wall and the east. How to navigate? East wall. And both of them are very ratty. There's no holes in them. They probably were once portraying something for the room and the colony that was here, but clearly none of that still remains. The colors have all faded. There's not much left of them.
One try pulling off the painting.
Pull off the tapestry. Which one did you want to pull off?
Both of them.
Both of them. The first one comes off easily. The second one tears.
Is there anything behind it?
No.
Well, what a shame. I'll just carry whatever torn tapestry I can, like inside my pants or something. Maybe I can push it to the archaeology, see if it's of any significance.
I mean, maybe if someone could cast mending on it, it might have something, you know?
I know this breaks every code of conduct of archaeology, but I really couldn't care right now.
That's right. Okay.
But yeah, no, in a world where there's magic, it's okay to break things.
It is. 'Cause you can always just repair it. Alright, fair enough. As you quickly gather up the tapestries, you are reminded that you still have the battering ram outside.
Let's go get the battering ram.
Yeah, sure. I just don't want to stop my toe again.
Okay. So you go fetch the
Do
battering
I
ram
get
for this door.
5 non-lethal damage? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so fetching the battering ram. Let's get a strength check to see if you can knock in the door. Feel free to assist this. Anybody? Actually, Desert does it by himself.
Okay.
Making very short work of the hinges that are on the other side of the door. The door just poof and falls in and crashes to the ground. It's very loud, and you are quite sure if anything is currently alive in this base, it is now awake. Let me go back to my map so I can keep drawing.
Well,
Alright, so let's see here.
After a loud noise, Julian's going to do a perception check with his ears to hear if anything, like, maybe awoke in the distance and growled. I don't have roll 20 open right now, though. Can someone roll for me?
Let's see here. I can just really quickly open yours and do a perception. Submit. There we go. You got an 11, and you notice nothing. Nothing.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Would have been better if a hollow roll, but...
No, bad. Alright, let's see here. You all notice that as soon as you enter this next hallway, it's about 10 feet, and it turns east.
Hey, I'm going to have to jump off for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes maybe, just so I can get home and then jump back on.
That's fine. We'll see if we
yeah,
get
sure.
Alright, see you guys. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is that 10-foot hall. Do you want to just keep going?
I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So far everything's working out for you guys. You're not too
Yep,
worried.
we'll just drag him along.
Oh, this is terribly. I really should be trying to draw shapes here. This is not working for me. All right, so this room
That's a
is
shape?
about half. Yeah, it's supposed to be about that. Ignore this. Ugh. Anyway, about half the size of the last room.
Yes.
Okay. Fine, I'll just
Okay.
hang on. Don't make me sad. I'll do a shape. Try to make it look nice and did not look nice. Look at that. That looks much better. Alright. So, there's this wonderful room in front of you.
Yeah,
In
it's what section
the
of the room.
yes, in the wall just near you on your left, there is another door leading north, and there are quite a few things staggered around the room. It is clear this was a greeting hall of some kind. It's rather odd because there are several things to take note of here. There are 3 chests against the south wall. Okay? And about halfway into the room to the east is a pedestal with a creature on it. The creature is a rather fat reptilian, has some stubby wings, a long tail, and a spiky back, but a pig face.
You have any idea
Well,
what this is?
You have no idea what this is unless you have knowledge Shaper.
That's what I was asking this guy.
can I try to communicate through the Shaper language?
Do you just want to speak at it?
Yeah, sure. Like,
Okay.
use the Shaper language. I'm going to ask, what kind of creature is he?
Quick question. Where are you standing?
The pedestal. At what angle is the pedestal in the room?
It faces west.
Faces west. Is it the dot in the east?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm from the doorway, and I ask the creature, "Why is it in the what kind of creature is he? Is it in the Shaper language?" Because we can get the guess that
Quick
this
confirmation.
this
You're
thing
right there
is
with the red dot
associated
is.
with the Shapers.
Right?
The red dot is where the pedestal is, or what?
Oh no. The red dot is where you're standing.
Ah, yes, that's it.
Yes. Okay. Nothing happens.
Well, is it like it? Is it like observing us or something?
No, it's not even moving. Eyes shut. It's not storing, not taking breath. Just sits there. Lays there, more like it. The pedestal almost conforms to its body, almost like a tray.
Hmm. Can I move to take a closer look at the pedestal?
Yeah, you could. Let's say, would
So
you
I
like to
did.
be about here? Farther back? Closer to it?
Yeah, the new dot is
It's
good.
pretty good. Okay, good. Alright, as you approach, you almost recognize it looking like one of the old paintings of an orc. They seem to be a hardy, pig-like and cow-like farm animal that the Shapers used to feed upon and fertilize ground and use for a couple different things, actually. Let's see here. Still, as you approach, it remains silent, unmoving, covered in the same dust that fills the room. You almost find this surprising the creature didn't desiccate or mold away in this environment. Perhaps whatever forces the Shapers bent couldn't be broken down without magic's aid. At this point,
Is
seeing
there?
it this closely, I will allow a knowledge, history, arcana check.
Ooh, I can do either of those.
What was that, Yugi?
I can do knowledge history.
You can do knowledge history.
I'm
Okay.
making sure he said knowledge.
All right, Shakana.
Oh, well done.
So I get the feeling I don't gotta do anything.
Well, you might like to.
Haha, better!
No. Okay.
You ever just one up someone?
Well done, dude. 20 gave you something. 25 gave you the full shebang. So well done. This looks to be,
Nice.
according to descriptions that you may have heard in your various teachings, looks to be what's known as a servant mind. They are rather long-lived creatures that would be kept by the Shapers, and they were basically go-to research assistants. They had long minds. They would get told what to remember, and as long as you had authority to overwrite what they had or use what they had, they would answer any questions using the knowledge they were given. They also could do several different things based off what they were told to do. They had access to magics that they would be given and taught how to use, but these magics weren't necessarily very powerful. Okay?
Okay, so this is a great find. This is literally a living journal of the Shapers right here.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can carry it back to the archaeologist base or something.
Maybe.
Is there any inscription on the pedestal?
You'd have to move closer to see that.
Alright then, move closer.
Alright.
I'm good from observing at a distance.
So as you get closer, I made it a blue dot, my bad. Or purple, whatever. As you get closer, I have something to read here, as soon as I can find the right sheet of paper. Though rather rotund of its size, the creature looks as if it's ready to flop off the pedestal and give chase. Still, almost vibrant, as if it were still alive. As you approach to get a closer look, it stirs. You quickly take a step back, but its eyes open, and a faint glow escapes the barely cracked lids. A presence fills your mind, and you can't help but sink to the ground as it feels like your head is being squeezed. And the pressure only lasts a moment, but you're quickly released. The creature speaks. "Feed me," it says, in common. "I need nutrient solution, masters. Please help me." And then the eyes close, and it stills again.
This creature it's hibernating, it seems, and it needs food. We need to find food for it.
Yep.
Why would we do something to a random ass creature?
Clients,
That random creature
Client,
also
we need
really hurt
food.
your head.
let's chop up Julian. This creature needs food.
Chop up Julian.
I cut off his pinky finger.
Wow. You guys are a tough crowd. I mean, I can't even believe you.
Okay, fine, fine, I'll be nice. The tip of his ear.
Wow. Okay.
Well, jokes aside, we know this creature has a lot of knowledge to share with us, and it needs food. So I doubt there's any food in here after, 7 centuries of being locked up.
Well, you don't know.
Unless we want to.
Who knows what exactly it needed? It asked for nutrient solution. Several alchemical compounds can last a long time. Maybe it's something like that. There's a chance.
Right, so what's stopping us from just asking it what food it needs?
We'll approach it again and find out.
Alright, I'll approach.
Alright then.
As you, again, approach the pedestal and the creature, nothing happens.
Kind of
We
rude.
ran out of berry.
Hello again.
Hello again. You missed
Hello.
a good moment, I think.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it later.
So Julian wakes back up from his drowsiness.
Uh-huh.
And what does he see? What's going on?
Well,
What I missed?
they're in a tiny room. There are 3 chests / cabinet-looking things against the south wall. Just away from the east wall, there is a pedestal about halfway into the room that holds a creature. And what you just missed is that creature awoke for a split moment, looked at someone, went into their mind, learned Common, and spoke to them.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It then asked to be fed nutrient solution. And then went back to sleep.
As for what, sorry?
Nutrient solution.
Nutrient solution.
Nutrients. That's where we're at right now.
Yep.
I'm going to want to make a knowledge nature check to see what the fuck this thing is.
No, we already did.
They got knowledge, arcana, and history and got it. It was called a servant mind.
A what? A servant mind?
Yes. The description is it is rather small. It just fits into the pedestal, almost like the pedestal was made for it, holding its body perfectly. It has little tiny stubby wings, some spikes along its back, rather stubby tail. You could almost think it was a dragon if not for the pig-like face. As far as what servant minds are, we'll go with a more modern description just to kind of speed this up. Think of them as a AI assistant computer based for research or whatever else it gets told to do.
And it wants nutrients.
And it wants nutrients.
I take one of my rations and put it in the pot.
Nothing happens as you bring the ration over to it.
I speak to it in a soft voice as I kind of hold the biscuit.
It still doesn't stir.
Here, little one. Okay.
What if I try it?
It doesn't move.
Alright then. I think this thing is a very picky eater, so let's try to find whatever this nutrient solution is. Maybe it's somewhere in here.
Well, hopefully it's in here. Or maybe in the building, or somewhere on the island.
Yeah.
Or somewhere.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Maybe it's in this building.
Let's hope it's in the building.
Yeah, we'll find it if we find it.
There is
Let's move to
a
the next
doorway to the north right here. So do you want to go there, or do you want to check the 3 bins to the right?
3 bin.
Yes, there are 3
Like
cabinets / chest-looking things over on the right side. They're about as tall as a cabinet, but they are a chest in the fact that the top is what opens.
Alright then, let's do that.
Okay. Just put a dot over or next to whichever one you want to open first. I'm assuming that's the top one. Okay. Let me see here. Hang on. Am I in the right sheet? Am I looking in the wrong spot? Looking in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. The top one happens to have some weapons. Couple daggers, a short sword, and the rotting remnants of what once was a whip.
Oof. So there's a short sword and a dagger. And a couple daggers.
2 daggers.
Yes, I'll take the short sword then. Anybody want the daggers?
I'll take one of the daggers if no one else wants it.
Okay.
Fine. You want the dagger?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright.
I'll just nab it just in case.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's check the
Well, I open
The
that.
second bin.
Second one? Okay. Second one happens to have a very odd sight. It is chitinous. As you pull out the pieces of chitin, you're not quite sure what this is, and then you see some rotting straps hanging from it. This must have been some type of armor at one point.
Some type of armor.
Hmm.
So it's basically armor parts, but the leather straps have rotted away.
Yes. And it looks to have been made from a very, very large bug.
Yeah, I'll just snap the armor parts. Maybe we could make something out of it when we reach civilization.
Yeah.
Let's go to the last bin. Let's see what's in door number 3.
Okay. Opening up, you see 2 jars. One is a light gray, almost water-like solution as you kind of bump it to kind of see what it does. It sloshes around very gently. The other is red and seems to be glowing.
Ooh, I'm going to craft alchemy to detect to see what they are.
Okay. Before you do that, though, can I get a quick perception check? Well, okay. Well, give me a craft alchemy.
There's going to be a trap, isn't there?
I don't know. I mean, you have others with you that can always take a look. Your craft alchemy is, you're not sure what they are, but you know that glowing solutions tend to, well, not go well for you. They tend to explode. Other people's glowing solutions could be anything from magical potions to almost anything.
Oh wait, I actually have to add my class level to that, so that brings me to 20.
If it gets to beyond 25, all I'm going to say is glowing liquids tend to be magical. That's all you know.
And so there's one that's kind of gray, that's not glowing, the other one that's red and glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try and open the ones that's not glowing and show it to the servant mine.
Okay.
I agree.
Do you want to take another perception check? Anybody else?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
Okay. Both of you notice that there is a little tiny metal strip on the underside of the lid. And it seems to have one word written on it. Klein, you don't know the word. However, Desert, knowing the Shaper language, you believe it means dispensary. Dispensary? Basically something...
Dispensary.
Right.
Oh, medication. So is it the glowing red one or the colorless one?
Well,
the
you're about to
gray
find
one?
out because you chose to try to give it the gray one first. So, you approach the creature, and you hold out the jar with the gray liquid. It wakes up and opens its mouth and lifts up its head so that you can pour the stuff in.
I pour the liquid, the mystery liquid, into the servant mine then.
Just pour in one drop. Like, Jillian will stop you if you try pouring in more.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a quarter.
Just a quarter of it.
Well, no, that's not a little bit. Hey, it's a dispenser. It has a dropped thing. That's what you noticed. Just give it one portion.
No, the dispensary is
Yeah,
the,
one
the
quarter
box.
is for one
It's
portion.
the box.
Oh, okay.
No, but you just give it a drop. It it mm, it gets almost frustrated, saying, "More, master."
Ooh, it's calling you master. Feed it more, says Jules.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yes.
feed it more.
Feed more, my beauty. Give
Okay.
him like a quarter, as I
More.
said. Alright, I'll just pour the whole jar then.
It drinks the whole jar, and kind of sighs contentedly. Kind of rattles itself around its perch and just kind of sinks back in, kind of scooting into it. Thank you, masters. My name is Clois.
Clois?
Well, I used to be called Cloister, but, Defandriel decided I should be named Clois because it's made me seem friendlier.
Who's this Defandriel?
Oh, you know Defandriel, the island administrator.
This island's administrator, yes?
Yes.
I am afraid to tell you that it's been approximately 7 centuries.
Don't. It might rattle it too much. No, he's
7
saying
centuries is about right.
It's about right, yes, but I'm not sure. Well, it's too late now. I didn't want the creature to know it's been 7 centuries and all that he's known is now dead.
Why
Not
has
7
it been that
centuries.
long since anybody's been here?
Well, it's
Why
been
has
at least
it
7
been
centuries.
that long?
Why has it been that long? Well, I don't know. Defandriel said no one would be back for a while.
Did he specify why?
No, just that the island would be barred for a time. He was sure they would be back soon. But you're here!
Can you... Yes, we're here. We just crashed our ship on this island, unfortunately. And we would... Do you have any knowledge on navigating this island? Because we are kind of lost.
Well, I believe the island administrator's hut, ruin... well, whatever you want to call their thing, building. Your language is so not... Can we talk in Shaper?
I can speak... I consider myself proficient in Shaper, though not
excellent!
as fluent as that
It
is
proceeds to start
satisfactory.
rattling very technical jargon at you.
By the way, I also speak Shaper. I wasn't able to mention that earlier, but I did put one of my language points in there.
Okay. Both of you are very lost in what it's trying to say. Like, you may understand a couple of the verbs and things, but you are not at all sure what it's trying to list.
Can I make a linguistic check to perceive what it's trying to tell us?
Give me a linguistics check, sure. Well, Marcus still's not sure what the words are, but your nearest route, from your understanding with the archaeologist, seems to be Hall of Shaping, Grandstand. There's a lot of extravagance in their language, and especially when you refer to some of their basic stuff, everything is of a higher order than the regular common folk. So it's not just an administration hall. It is a shaping hall to the exquisite of, there's just this long list of why this is such a much better hall than someone else's mayoral hut.
Oh wait, so we're in the administration hall then?
No,
the
but he's
one
saying
on the
that hall
east
is
side of...
to the east side of the island. You're currently on the north.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Uh, so since none of us can actually speak that well in Shaper, I think can we switch back to my language because it seems that I underestimate the complexity of your creator's language.
Oh, I guess, he says as he switches back to common.
All right. What else can you tell me about this building? What's in here?
Oh, well, this is the quarantine halls. To prevent plague.
Oh, that's. Has there been ever? Has this place been used before?
Oh, it's used all the time.
Oh, that's not reassuring at all.
Yeah, no, as this creature is saying this, Julian is like slowly backing away and reaching for his bar of soap.
Well,
I think we just caught like super aids from actually breathing here.
I will say this is not Subnautica. You're not gonna get sick. Quarantine halls, as you know, are where things are stored or people are stored if they are entering an area. After a time, they're allowed out because clearly they're not likely to be sick and bringing anything in. It's not that they
Okay.
are there with the plague, it's that they're there to prevent the plague.
Understood.
Right.
Is there, other than that, is there anything significant about this building that we could use in our expedition?
Well, hmm. Let me think. There was. He starts listing off a series of food items you don't recognize. There is all these other things he's listing off. There is storage for records. There are beds. There are places to stay in the building, because clearly you were meant to be here for at least a couple
Oh,
weeks. Listing all of
record
these
storage.
things.
Where is it? Point it.
Which one?
The record storage room. Where is it?
Record storage. Give me a moment to navigate this map.
Also, do you know where one could find a map to this building? Like maybe like an exit map with fire exits in case of an emergency?
An exit to this building? Well, there's the entrance to the dock area, and if you are clear to pass quarantine, I could open up the door. Jafandriel didn't say it was barred. As for which way to the records room, I believe it is currently locked down, but you should be able to find a way through from the kitchen, sir.
From the kitchen.
Also,
I
is there
see.
a storage room where they keep like really people were coming here to quarantine and they had to keep their items somewhere? Where were those items kept?
Oh, they would be kept in the chest at the end of their bed.
Okay.
Are you looking for guest quarters?
Yes, please.
Oh, well, they're out this door. You hear an unlocking sound at the door to the north, and it opens up. Just down that hall and then east.
You can unlock any door.
I will say that this hall really connects over here, and there's another hall that way. I can unlock a few
Hell
doors.
yeah.
Some of them I was not given control of.
Could you open up all the doors that you have access to for us, please? I could roll diplomacy on that.
Oh, he's quite happy to do it, actually. You don't need to roll the diplomacy. He does it.
Thank you.
There's only
I'm
one
gonna
door I
ask
haven't
my
opened for you
servitor,
yet, but I have to make sure you're not carrying any disease.
How do we make sure that we're not carrying any disease?
You let me scan you.
Oh, you can scan me.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Which one of you wants to go first?
Mm,
Someone holding him.
Huh?
I think that's Naruto.
Wait, I'm
You
holding him.
point at him.
I he's
No
still
one's holding him. He's in the
on the
pedestal. Quite
pedestal. I
happy to
think
be there.
nobody's holding him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, then scan
All right.
me, brother.
He quickly looks at you and sinks into your very being. You feel you are not the only one in your body currently. And in a moment, it passes. Oh, you're clean.
Well, I hope so.
Yep. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Again, looks at you, and you feel you are not alone in your body. It almost feels like you're being moved around the room for a second, though you stand in place. And the injury to your head from earlier kind of fixes itself. And then you're alone again. Oh, you're clean. I also healed you, sir.
Oh my god, everything's less fuzzy now. Thank you so much. I was pretty sure I had a concussion.
Oh, I think that's what
Black
most
Blue was
people
put out
call
for
it.
a good part of this.
Huh?
Anybody ask about the door with the barrier that we couldn't get through?
Which barrier you couldn't get through?
The first one to
Oh,
with the portcullis.
you. Oh, the portcullis one. Yes, you did not ask about that one.
Yeah, I can remember something. I can't remember what it was.
Do you want to
I
ask
remember
about that?
what it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask about that.
Okay. Oh, that would be the control room. I believe that's where our records are kept, sir.
Right, so how we get in?
Well, I told you. It's currently in lockdown. You'd have to go in through the kitchens and the private ways.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh. One more thing. Can you tell me what this glowing red liquid is?
Glowing red. Oh. Well, that's how to shut me down, sir. In case I ever go rogue.
Oh.
Go rogue?
What would happen if you go rogue?
Oh. You don't know what rogue means? Aren't you shapers?
No, I mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we're definitely
Aha,
back
of course, yes, of course.
here. Goodbye now.
Well, why? I
How about you all
really
make a
should
quick
learn how to
intelligence
stop
check?
talking.
A quick diplomacy check.
No, a quick intelligence check. I'll see if I can give you a hint on how to ask that without having problems. Oh.
I think I should rephrase that question. Has there been any history of mine servitors going rogue?
Oh, all kinds of Shaper creations have gone rogue, sir. Now, for the most part, we're relatively, easy to deal with.
Oh.
We just sit where we are, and there's no problems. You just feed us the nutrient solution that's poisoned, and it'll take care of us.
So you're bound to this pedestal then?
Yes, this is my location.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate, but understandable.
Got some good news today. Frank
Okay.
is in charge.
So there you go. You do know that apparently going through the kitchens is the only way to get into the control room. You do also know now that the guest quarters are in the northern hallway where you move east. And that's what you know at this point. The
Let's
only one who hasn't been
Alright,
scanned
well, I mean, over here, might as well go ahead and
is-
get scanned.
Oh, yes, there we go. So you volunteer for the scan?
Yeah, that's what they're license.
I feel like I don't have a choice.
Well, no, I can't open the door without that.
Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Adrian sounds like he's in a hallway, like he's
Yeah.
echo.
Go ahead
Yeah, I
and mute
can't
him
really
for a
hear
moment.
much over it.
Mute him for a moment. I'll let you know when he's back.
No, the really great thing about that workplace
Okay.
though is
You all good?
it's really
Yes? No?
I'm good.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
hey, sorry, I was
Oh,
AFK for a
and
second there.
he's back.
Uh,
Immediately back
I
after
would
we mute
suggest
you.
going to the guest room first. That's the closest
Sorry,
one
what?
here. Yeah.
So you want to go to the guest room to kind of put stuff away. Naruto is really quickly scanned. Klein is, sorry. And he is repaired. You can go back to having your max HP without any non-lethal damage. And none of you have any sickness. This is okay. I can let you in now. And a door
Yay!
that you didn't see before opens in the southeast. Right here.
So all the doors that you have control over are now open, right?
Yes.
Is there any other purpose that you may serve us?
Well, let me see. I suppose I could give you some knowledge. I don't know what it would do to me, though.
Can you sing show tunes?
Yes, can you sing show tunes?
What are show tunes?
Sing what now?
Show tunes. Come on, my baby, come on.
No, I don't think
I
they
don't
know
know
that.
any songs. Defondria likes songs, but I
You know what? Let's
I
let's
never
get
learned
going.
them.
I don't think we have anything more.
Oh. Will you all be
Julian
back?
breaks into song, and you give him a representation of what show tunes are. I mean, I'm trained at performance oratory, not singing or show tunes,
Yeah.
but I try my best.
He knows what songs are. He doesn't know any. But back on point.
Okay, let's just get
You
going.
all are leaving?
I mean, I don't know about these guys, but I'm going to sit here and teach this thing songs.
You're gonna stay
We're,
for a
Yeah, I
little?
think
we're
that's a
not
really worthwhile
leaving
time.
just yet.
Oh.
We're just going to explore this building a little bit more, and maybe we'll come back to you.
Oh.
Can we bring him? Can we bring you with us?
Not
He's
really.
bound to the pedestal. I don't think.
It's not that I'm locked to the pedestal. It's I can't move.
Well, come on! I pick him up.
He kind of freezes up so that you can easily
Uh-huh.
move him.
Uh huh.
It's not like carrying
And then when I
another
put it back
animal
down, he
or even a
reactivates?
pet. He literally becomes stone, though his face can move.
Gripping.
Jordan, the Hawks, put it back down.
Okay.
I pick it
Oh,
up.
but I was gonna. Oh, yay! All right.
You don't
Look, we will just explore this facility for a bit more, and then we'll come back to you.
Okay.
No, I'm
I
bringing it
still
with me.
think we should bring him with us.
Yeah, I'm bringing it with me.
Wow, I've never gotten to
No.
explore the facility.
Yeah, we're going to teach you show tunes along the way.
Okay.
Look, he turns into stone when we lift him up. We have no. We. There's literally no reason for us to carry him around.
Well, maybe no reason for you to carry him.
Yeah.
I think he's fascinating.
Yeah, and what if we lost him along the way? Then what the hell are we going to do?
What if you drop him?
It's true. I start looking through my bag for some rope, which I don't have.
You know what? Out of the things around, can I fashion a wagon with my engineering?
Dude, I will help you.
No!
Let's see here. If there's a table, a bench, could make use that as an axle.
I know
No.
how you can build one.
Yeah. Not. You don't have enough to do it yet. Maybe later.
Okay.
Find some more stuff.
I'll put him in. Do you have a bag?
I don't think I have much anymore.
No one has a bag other than
Okay,
you.
I managed to grab my bag. We'll put him in my bag.
Okay. He's rather big.
Oh, he won't fit in my bag? Never mind. I don't want to break my...
I mean, he's a small-sized creature.
Oh, I have a hammock! We'll put him in the hammock! I'll give you a hammock and you could put him in there. Like that you could just kind of lug it around over your shoulder.
Wait, so you're gonna put him on the hammock?
Wait, how the hell do you guys have all your items? I thought
No.
we
Adrian just
got
has to
knocked
roll
out.
lucky and also panic and hang on to the hammock.
Wow.
I don't know what this all your item shit is. I have 3 things.
No, I managed to grab my bag and all my items were in my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have everything that's on my body.
I have 2 things, Jack and shit.
Oh, here, have a hammock. You can dress yourself with it.
The bullshit.
You would have your outfit, but you don't have the armor. Yeah.
This fucking naked dude walking around with us.
Well, he has a short sword now.
Oh yeah, he has a short sword. That's great.
That'll
I
help.
Only I got a club, but now I got a short sword.
So-
I hope his short sword's big enough to cover his modesty.
Might be. All right, back on point. Are you actually going to carry him around? He's about 40 pounds.
I don't
No.
have the carry weight to be able to do that.
well, let's see. What all have I lost since? Well, good thing that John got rid of my items, but didn't get rid of the weight.
Well, that's bookkeeping. That's your character. My God, why is the thing still?
Put it back down.
Okay. There you go. Back on point. Where are we at here? You're putting him back down? No one can carry it? It would make
Man,
a
if I go
medium load
on
for
me
you.
and medium low, but I'll carry him.
I'm gonna whisper to everybody, like to Adrian and fucking Klein. While we're talking, while we're exploring, we might slip up that we're not really, the shapers.
Well, then we just feed him the red
And no, then how the hell are we going to put it back up? You bunch of imbecile!
I'm glad that you agree that with our plan, that we're taking it with us, teaching us Shotuns, and if it goes rogue, we're just going to feed the red stuff.
Oh, wow, I did not plan for that. Okay.
No!
I thought you
No,
all
I
want
think we
him.
should take him because if we leave him here, he might get lonely and go rogue. That is my logic.
My logic is I just want to teach us Shotuns.
That is my logic as a player, but my logic as a character
Logic
is
as a character says
Julian.
this creature lived, and the last time it could have possibly been fed was 700 years ago. It hasn't gone rogue in that time because it was hibernating. Might be able to do it again.
Okay, we'll be back for you.
You can just go to sleep or something while we explore this facility.
Okay. You'll come talk to me though again, right? Right?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Carry on to the north into the guest rooms for right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Going that way, you, I assume don't care about the corridors. You know that the room's over there. Let's
For now.
do a shape. It's a rather long barracks room. There are, I guess you can call them bunk beds. They stack about 3 on top of each other. It's a rather tall room as well. They are staggered about every, oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Go back to freehand. Every about 10 feet or so. There's another bed, right? And they are on either side of the room, leaving the middle clear. Okay? All the way down the room. There are a lot of beds here. At the end of each bed
Ooh.
is a chest. And the chest either is on the floor for the bottom bunk or attached to the side of the bed frame for the other beds on that frame.
I call tips on the top bunk.
Oh.
There's like 1,000 beds in here.
Yeah, they are a
I call dibs
little
on all the
disgusting
top
too.
bunk.
So
I start
let's
searching the trunks.
You're gonna start checking the trunks? There's a lot of trunks.
Trunks, and I rolled a 1 on my
Yeah.
search check.
You get really bored after the first 5 and find nothing.
wow, this is
After
literally
the
my
first 12,
third net
you also
one.
get bored.
Alright. Let me get my perception check in.
You managed to
Oh, thank God.
You
You're thinking of
managed to
Shochun.
get through about 50 of them and find one bag of coins. There are 20 gold pieces, 18 silver, and 5 copper.
Well, at least we know that they use real money here. That's good.
Alright, cool. Adding my money.
I'm going to take 20 on a second search check.
Wait, no, this is the guest room. So whatever's in here is from the guests, not the shapers.
Yeah, that's fine. Guess have things. Look, they had coins.
Yeah. They had coins. Now they're mine.
Exactly.
How much gold? 20?
20 gold, 18 silver, 5 copper. Okay. So you go looking around for anything, taking a nat 20. You find
Taking in that.
another dagger.
Wonderful. I put it right next to my first
Okay.
in my bag.
You also find what seems to be a potion of some kind.
Oh, I'm going to try to identify it. So alchemists can identify potions, just like detect magic.
Okay. It's in not a crystalline vial like you're used to finding, but it's a rather bulky little pod. Almost like a
Okay.
hip flask, kind of not leathery, but seems to be made of some kind of other material. If this were a modern setting, perhaps plastic would be what you think of. But since it's not a modern setting, maybe chitin is what you think it is.
Cool.
It's neither. But point is, it's something like that.
It is actually plastic.
It's neither. But you can think of it as plastic and probably would be closer to accuracy. It is some form of created material. As far as what it is, you don't recognize what the concoction is, but it seems to have some kind of healing effect.
All right. Those inventory. As soon as I found it.
Alright. Did anyone else want to look around the room?
Alright, okay. I'm all
No.
No. Okay. And Klein, you said you wanted to go one more time around the room?
Let
Okay.
We just.
You move on another 20 boxes and still get bored. There's just nothing. It's also starting to smell rather bad at the end of the room you're at. I'm going to say you're about right here. Just about 3/4 of the way. Anything else? guys?
I try and look underneath the beds.
You start to look under the beds?
Yes.
Floor? Or more beds, depending on which bed you look under?
Oh, no, I'm just looking underneath the floor bed.
Okay. Floor.
Floor. Wonderful. No naughty mags, nothing like that.
What a wonderful thing, having floor.
Alright, I'm good. I can move on.
Okay.
Yo.
Where do you guys
Let's
go?
go to the kitchen.
Huh?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah, we
I'm
go
gonna
to
look
the
under the
kitchen.
beds.
Clyde, just go with everyone. I'm literally out of things to give you out of that room other than what is making that smell, which is who do you really care what's making the smell?
Fine.
No? Okay. So, moving on towards the kitchens. Let's we're gonna move this stuff, make it better. So this is the only other hallway you have left to explore, and we know that it goes this way. So assuming you're ready to go, you immediately hit another room. Yep.
That's a really nice square.
Yeah, you'll notice that he actually
Yeah, it's a very nice.
hand drawing.
He gave up hand drawing.
Well, no, you're getting like better and better with each rectangle.
I hate you all. Alright.
He's improving in real time.
Okay. So there is back to the free hands. Let's see here. There are two chimneys and fireplaces at this end of the room. Looks to be that you need to be able to cook mass amounts of food. There are various tables scattered around the room. There are even a couple of blades left over from that time. About the size of a dagger, if you want to take them. So,
Let's raid the pantry, see if there's any food left.
you do not see
Probably
any
just-
pantry nearby. However, I did leave out. There is a doorway in the southwest.
Is that the only other doorway?
That is the only other doorway. So do you want to go looking down that hallway?
I will go walking down the hallway.
I will follow Clay. Or
It
Klein.
immediately turns.
My name is Klein.
Clay.
It's a rather long hallway. However, at the far end of it, you see a room that it opens out into.
I'm going to search for traps down the long corridor.
Give me a perception check.
Corridor.
No, I would also like to look down the.
I
Long.
have been rolling so bad all year.
Welcome to me every time I play this game.
Wow.
6!
You know, this is a nice place.
I've been consistently rolling under 10. It's unbelievable.
Well,
That's
don't
okay.
worry. At least I
Fine.
have decent eyes.
Klein has good luck here. Ironically enough, there are no traps.
That's
However,
fine.
I mean,
You find a
this
doorway.
is a
Right there.
Doorway. That's even better than a trap.
Alright,
You know
then.
what? I keep on expecting this place to be trapped, but then you realize this is where the Shaper lives. Why would they trap their own fucking house?
Because this is
Or
actually where the
intruders?
Shapers have people for quarantine from off the planet, and they might try to do shit.
Yeah.
But why though?
I'm going on the spare doorway.
You're gonna go down the
Yeah, let's go
secret
to
doorway?
the doorway. Yeah.
Okay. Opening is pretty easy.
tunnel.
It's just a quick push and it just kind of swings in. It goes off just about 30 feet into a room. Hang on, which room is this? Number 4. Alright. There is a metal sign just to the left of the doorway as you start to enter the room. And it says dispensary.
Oh, this must be where they keep the liquid for the computer. Wait, no,
For
no.
the servitor. Stop saying computer, you're ruining my immersion.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Servitor technically is the right idea.
Nah,
It's
it's
a
kidding.
servant
Just
mine.
kidding.
Alright. So,
Servitor, are you
interestingly enough,
playing 40K?
there are... Well, I can do... Okay. It's in box form. That's annoying. Hang on. There are 4 cases. Oh. I don't want purple. I want a different color. Don't do this to me, game. There we go. There are 4 cases along the back wall. And there's something else glowing in the room. It's rather a disconcerting sight. Hang on. You enter the room and see...
Don't touch it.
I gotta get the pattern right here. Hang on.
Don't touch the glowing thing.
Yep, there we go. You see what looks to be 6 canisters filled with this pearlescent teal liquid. And there used to be 12, but 6 others have cracked.
So, want to try to identify the liquid?
Is it the same liquid as when we were feeding the servitor?
It is definitely not. This is a pearlescent teal that seems to be glowing.
Don't touch it.
I'll touch it, but with my eye.
With your eye.
So you like dip your face into the liquid?
Yeah, no, I look at it, I identify it with my craft alchemy, like the alchemist I am. Well, not alchemist, investigator.
You would still have to open up the canister to do so.
Oh, I thought you could see the liquid through the.
You can. To properly
Okay, I
test
stopped
the
to
liquid,
open
you
it,
actually
check,
have to open them
smell
and
it.
look. Yes, you have to examine it.
Okay, I'll do that.
You open one?
Mhm.
Which one do you grab?
The closest one. Well, first, actually, no. I'm going to open up one of the cracked ones that's empty.
Cracked ones that's empty. There is nothing left in them. The liquid seems to have dried out and gone away. There's nothing.
Okay. There's no bones, remnant. So I'll open up the one closest in the top left corner.
Hang on. I made a roll about something. I gotta check. Top left corner. Okay, yeah, hang on. That moment, I wish I had things open and ready to go, and failed to take into account. Okay. The one you approach says, give me evens or odds.
Odd.
Odd. It says, power shall be yours, on top of the canister.
I say, oh look, it says the power should be yours to play and.
But
was
what
ready?
kind of power exactly?
I don't know. You should check.
So you want to open it, though, is what I
Check,
got
like-
told, right?
What?
You wanted to open it.
Oh yeah, I am opening it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
And identify.
the lid, you're going to have to take some force to do this. Taking the canister in one hand, you could lift the lid off with the other.
I'd have to take the canister in one hand and.
Yeah, you'd have to brace the canister with one hand and try to mess about with the lid with your other hand so you could pull it off. These are rather hefty canisters. They're about 9 inches tall, blue, glowing. They're made of some kind of glass, though.
I think I know what this is out of character.
Yes, it is.
So, wanna give it a try, Dr. Hugs?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it alone.
Okay.
Come on, give it a try. Do it.
I say fine. Stop taunting me, and I open it
Do it.
in your direction.
Oh, okay.
Alright then.
Opening it, unfortunately, proved more difficult than you thought, and you cracked open the glass. The
Good
liquid
job.
sloshes out and slides over your hand that's bracing the bottle. You quickly take a step back, but the liquid pulls out, following you across the room and flowing up your arm and into your body. You feel kind of powerful. And get a plus
I'm
2
going-
to any ability of your choice.
Oh, cool. Into any ability?
Yep.
Physical or mental?
Yeah.
Sweet. Put it into intelligence. These are canisters!
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Alright. Cool. My character might be smart, but I'm not, okay? That's why I play a smart character. To feel better about my...
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So
you
but
use one of
here,
the
I mean,
canisters
Julian goes... Yeah. And then says, I can now speak Dwarven.
You learn
Dwarven?
Dwarven? It's nice.
Amazing.
Huh?
That's not really how intelligence works once you know.
Oh,
first
yeah,
start
you're
the
right.
game.
That's for linguistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't speak Dwarven.
Yeah.
I speak Orc, Sylvan, Draconic as my chosen other languages.
That extra language only works in character creation, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's why I took it back off.
Yep. But how fun, right? You put it in intelligence. Nice. All right. There are 5 more of these canisters. Do you look at them, approach them, do something with them?
I let my party know, like, holy shit, it's like crack for a brain for whatever you want.
So, I push Dr. Hugs away and say, what? Mine? Mine!
So you reach
And I
one.
try to open one.
Okay. There's another canister. The one you reach for also says, "Power shall be yours."
Power shall be mine indeed.
Okay.
And what do I get?
You crack it open. It is another 2 to an ability of your choice.
Can I get an Eidolon evolution? Never mind.
It's kind of interesting. You have used up another of the canisters.
Clay, go ahead. Open one.
Klein?
Clay?
Klein? Hello?
I open up one with Clay's face. I am joking.
I don't know what
Not,
happened.
it's not something Bashir would
I
do.
think he
I mean,
separated
Julian would
somewhat
do.
there. There are 4 left of 2 types. One says
Ooh, what does the other
it
one
shall change
read?
you. The other says you may learn more. So 2 each. It will change you, and you may learn more. Which one do you give him?
Well, I'd like it if he chose for himself.
That's true. It really should be up to him. However, there are 6 here. How do you want to divvy them up? I mean, you each had 1 ability point each.
I think I'll let the other guys choose what they want. I can use anything actually.
Well, at this point, the
I can
basic
use knowledge.
divvying up, since there's only 3 of you, is 2 canisters each. So which one do you want next? Though it would be nice to give him a chance. I don't know where he has
So
gone.
Hux and I have used 1, so each of us can only take 1 more, and 2 must be given to Klein.
And quite frankly, since you both got 1,
Right?
the best way to do this is to give him 1 of each, and you two determine which you would rather. Learn more or change your shape.
Yeah, he should have 1 of each, and then I'll take learn more and you take change.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, sounds good.
The learn more gives you a feat, and the shape gives you an Eidolon point
Ooh.
evolution.
Straight up feet.
So there
Ooh, I'm
you go.
taking. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking combat reflex.
Feel free. There are some things to be keeping track of here. First off, try and double check everything. All right, feed the canisters. You will be allowed to use anything. You just need the normal prerequisites. You do not need feats. I believe that was what we had decided to make this work. In other words, or was it feats you need? No, hang on. Crap. I did a terrible job writing this down. We were talking about what would be needed. So, you don't need, for instance, there are feats that require you to be a fighter. You can get those feats as long as you meet all the regular prerequisites. That's what.
So you can get fighter feats.
Yes. You could get other feats as well. You don't need the race. You don't need that, but you do need the ability.
Wait. You're saying we could get racial feats?
Yes.
Holy shit! There is some like overpowered. Oh no, because it has to be within our book. Never mind.
I don't know what's in my book.
All right, back to you, Yugi.
No, that just
You
made
get 2 canisters. Everyone else has opened 2 of the canisters in the 6 that are in this room. They happen to get ability scores, a feat, and an Eidolon evolution point to be determined at some point. You will get an Eidolon evolution point and a feat. They can be added at any point during your playthrough here if you feel you have something you want to add to your character. You don't necessarily have to use
I think I'll take a natural. I think I'll take a natural armor evolution.
Okay.
It's
All right. With that, you have used up all the canisters. There
Huh.
are 4 bins remaining in the room.
Huh.
Yes? What?
Apparently, Microsoft bought out Bethesda.
Oh? Maybe we can stop
Well, their
using
parent
Skyrim.
company.
Who bought Bethesda?
Microsoft bought out their Bethesda's parent company.
Huh, cool.
Mm.
It's
Alright.
okay, we didn't need Bethesda anymore. Obsidian's back.
Yeah, you're right. They can make the new Skyrim.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
We can play Skyrim the way that Todd Howard intended it on another system now.
Oh no. Can we stop? Alright. Back on point. We are
Alright.
at... I have lost track of where we were. Right. So there are 4 chests to the south. No, west. They are to the west. I am looking at this map wrong. I need to remember that.
Are they locked?
They are not locked.
I think. No. Train.
Hmm?
I was seeing if I was trained in disable device, and I'm.
Oh, they're not locked anyway. It's okay.
Oh, I thought you said they were.
No,
Okay.
no, I said they're not locked.
Can I search them for traps?
Sure.
I know there's no purpose if Julian doesn't.
Nat 20.
24.
Well, you find no traps. Not in the first one.
I opened the first one.
It's empty.
Pardon, I kind of drifted off. What are we doing now?
He's opening.
There's chests.
some
We
of the
opened them.
chests in the west wall against the west wall.
Oh, okay.
The first
Here,
one is
you can
empty.
open up the next one. Exactly.
Oh, okay. I think I'll err on the side of caution and do a perception check as well.
Fair enough.
It's a willpower to disbelieve that there is nothing. Okay, Susan.
Well, that's no use anyway because
Oh, there's no
I'm
traps.
still gonna roll below 10. So yeah, let's open the chest. Hey.
Alright, we'll mark that chest as empty now. But in the chest, you find a bunch of canisters, or sorry, not canisters, sorry. Little glass containers, kind of like the ones you found in the servant mines room. They are all cracked, and what looks to be just sediment is at the bottom of the box.
I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes or so collecting the sediments into something that's not broken.
Are there any more chests?
It is.
Yes.
There are 2 more.
I will
There-
open the next chest.
The sediment at the bottom. I'll get back to that in just a moment. Sediment at the bottom is kind of foul smelling and disgusting. It looks like whatever it was has since rotted away.
I wouldn't be able to use it as a component.
No. All right, opening up the next chest. There is a longsword.
Wow.
There's also a crossbow.
Oh, hey, something useful for me.
There is a set of armor. I will let anyone pick it. It's medium armor. And
Alright, who wants a longsword?
that's about all that's there. That's usable still. There are some bags that have since kind of molded away. There is. Oh, actually, there's a flint and steel. Looks to be items that have been kind of like confiscated from travelers. There's also some chalk powder.
Some powder?
Chalk.
Oh, chalk powder.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your class again, Clay?
Klein.
Klein.
Yeah. I do not remember.
A
What's everyone else's
heart
class?
god, the warder.
I'm a low warden fight.
A what?
All I know is
A
I
lower warden.
A lore warden, and okay.
He is a Hawk Guard warder. It is something I believe from the Path of War book.
yeah, by 4.
Oh, from Path of War? I thought Path of War was banned. He's a
I
warder?
asked very carefully that people try not to use it.
No, warders are dope. It's like one of my favorite classes out of that book.
You can't blame me on this. I just listened to the guy who helped me put my character together.
No, that's he helped you well. It's a really powerful front line that has some good assisting abilities,
Mhm.
and it's intelligence based. It's a really good
Well, you
class.
see, I chose to focus around bows.
It's a terrible class for a bow person, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I'm going to be multiclassing into rogue, I believe.
Okay,
So, what
that makes.
all do you do next?
So
Let's have. Oh, there's one more chest open in it.
there's the on that crossbow. Was it a heavy crossbow or a light crossbow?
It was a light.
How many
Okay.
bolts was worth it?
Hmm? How many what fits?
Did it have ammunition? How many bolts?
There were no bolts.
All
Great,
I
now we
need
have
is
2
one.
crossbows and no bolts.
So far, no bolts. Alright, there is one chest remaining.
If
Bolt.
no one else wants to open it, I will.
Got that perception check ready to go, or are you just gonna open it?
Guys, can we take 5 for a bit?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's decide about the chest and then take the 5. Chest? No? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yay.
So someone just flings it open because nothing has gone wrong the last 3 times.
I mean, that's
I'll
why I
bring
do
it
my
open.
chest.
There is
A bomb!
trying to look for my notes. I have misplaced the sheet of paper. I'm sorry. Here we go. There is 2 weapons. I did not pick what they were. So, what does the party need? Congratulations, you have found
Bolts.
2 weapons.
Bolts.
Okay.
We need healing potion because none of us can heal.
No, I literally can't heal. That's my job. I'm a healer.
There
Oh,
are
okay.
two weapons, or there are 2 packs of bolts. So I guess that's like 10 each.
I think it's 20 per. Oh yeah, you're right. It's 10.
All right, there you go.
I'll take 10 bolts.
Yay, infinite ammo.
All right then. So we'll take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll come back in a moment.
Ping me on Discord in case I step away
That's fine.
when everyone's back.
I'm gonna go back to the stream starting screen for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And
See y'all
we'll
in
be back.
5.
Yeah, magic. So yeah, like I'm just double checking. Like, we're editing this at what, midnight? And when's the next session? Okay, cool. I just never got a. Okay, just I never got an answer. I never got told when we were doing. Since you swapped me, I should say. And I honestly could not find the thing for the Google Doc. Alright, so, yeah, just ping me on Discord if you need me anything. I'm going to go make something to eat real quick. Like, just some, like, ramen. That ain't gonna be long. I'm not gonna be gone long.
I'm back.
Hello again. So I was talking. Yes, that is exactly what I was about to say. So I was talking to Kagami, and he basically didn't have enough time between when he knew about it and today to actually get a character ready. Yeah, but he's still joining.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to be playing a Blood Rager, which is an awesome class. I'm excited. But yeah, he'll be joining us next Wednesday. Do what? What? Oh, get him in. Cool. Yeah, no, he's sorry he
Nice.
had this, but he was just not given enough forewarning by me, and well, because I didn't know about it last minute. He yeah, it's basically just like social anxiety why he didn't like reach out. He didn't be like, oh no, you know.
Chat again. So welcome back to the party. Going back to in-game. Hopefully Naruto comes back. It's so odd to call someone Naruto. You know, it's not like I want to go around like, you know, saying everyone's name. It's a little odd. but it's just kind of where we're at. So, all right.
Let's go.
There is this wonderful room. I don't know how it pings. Oh, I really don't know how it pings. This? Nope, not that button. This room right here. I'll just put all that marked there. Do you want to go check it out now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the one, this one. Do the thing.
Yes, that. How did you do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Well, you enter what seems to have been a pantry originally. Currently, the pantry shelves are bare. They are a lot of metal, though, so that's kind of useful if you want to make something of this later. But
A lot of
they
what
sit
now?
bare.
Of metal?
Yep, the shelves are made of metal.
Oh, okay.
About 3 or 4 shelves high in places. Seems to have been a rather large pantry. Now rests empty. And there is... Let me go open my map again. A hallway to the northwest. Go back to freehand. Which leads this way.
That's the one we're looking for.
And it should technically be right here. Yeah. That is
I'm going to roll a
very bad map
search.
here.
I'm going to roll a search for any. I know there's no food, but if there's any like rotten remains of food that I could cast purified food and drink on.
Sadly, it looks like whatever they did when they were here last has removed almost everything.
Like not even hardtack or anything like that.
There is nothing.
I just remembered. We just shipwrecked. We're probably starving and like thirsty as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have like 3 rations. Do you guys want rations?
Sure.
That's probably a good idea
I'll
at this point
give
is to feed each other.
each and one of you a single one of my. Then have nothing.
Just going to keep on chewing this dried piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
They are kind of soggy from being in the water.
They're extra
It's
salty.
extra salty.
Yeah, I was just saying that. All right, back on point. There is that archway leading out of the room. If you want to continue.
Yeah, we will continue. It's like now we noticed that we're hungry.
Yep. Okay. You enter what seems to have been an office at some point. There are a couple desks. Most of them are broken. There is one still standing, and it has a tray with some what remains of paper on it. There is also a bookcase against the southern wall.
I start examining the bookcase, but we'll do that later.
Unfortunately, as I was about to say, if I can get back to my freehand, there we go. So bookcase, couple desks. The bookcase is burned.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, there is nothing remaining on the shelves. In fact, only the outer frame of the bookshelf bookshelf remains.
Looks like the Shaper doesn't want to leave a trail.
And there is also the lever in the northeast.
I'll pull the lever.
The portcullis raises. All right.
So the thing opens.
The what?
The portcullis opens.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a portcullis on the upper south side of the map. Me and Klein encountered, and then we backed
Yeah,
off because
one's open.
we couldn't pull the lever.
Yep. That
So,
portcullis
party
now
members,
opens.
it feels like we are safe in this building. I suggest we barricade it somehow, like make ourselves a camp room in here. Basically, I'd suggest a kitchen because it has a fireplace.
Has two.
Works for me.
We should fortify the front door and rest there.
Yeah, I'll help you carry tables from the dining room and use a knowledge check engineering to make something structurally sound.
What do you want to do
Yeah,
about the
let's
door
go.
that the guy opened?
That we'll go explore after we barricade the front door.
Okay. So just a quick double check. Barricading this,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then checking out this. Okay. You can always reuse the lever to shut the portcullis again. Yes, you have an easy time barricading this first doorway.
I mean, that's pretty good engineering.
Yeah.
That was. Got an S1.
I mean, I suppose I could roll engineering, but yeah, really doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't.
Not at that point.
Still.
Okay. You
Unless.
easily use the tables to barricade that doorway.
And so I guess to the door that the thing opened, and we can go check on the thing and say hi to it.
Mm-hmm.
And teach show tunes.
You're back.
Hello. Yes, we said we'd be back. Now to learn show tunes.
Well, Devondriel never came back. Anyway, so talk to it, go out the door. Just let it sit in its own little misery of Devondriel never came back. Harsh.
To ask the mine servitor. Uh, are the other facility does the other utility utilizes mine servitor as well? If so, can we lift you out of here and plug you in any pedestal we find in the other facilities?
I don't know, Shapers.
Well, that's a bummer.
Think
I
as an
mean,
invest.
from what I know, the pedestals are made for us.
Yeah, of course we made them for you. Yes, we'll take you with you and activate other pedestals with you.
Okay.
Yes, but we were considering the possibility of reverse compatibility with other shaper mechanisms.
Well, if you tell me where my new home is and show me what to do, I could probably control other areas.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Then we might just take you out of here, my friend.
I
I mean,
could go.
might just. We definitely are.
Yeah, we do.
We have show tunes to teach it.
I could go. Thank you, masters.
Indeed.
Um,
Now, let's go, my
did you quick
trusty
thing?
servitor.
Sorry. Klein, did you actively say in character that we'll definitely be taking him with? Not Naruto. But buddy. Anyone there? Hello?
I'm here by meeting.
Okay, but did you actively say in character that he is definitely coming along?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. He looks at you and stares into you. And you feel you're not alone in your body again.
Game 2.
And then he's gone. And it feels like you've learned a lot about the Shapers all of a sudden. I give you a +4 boost to your knowledge Shaper. It goes in miscellaneous. And you can make it untrained.
Fuck.
Nice.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
does the servitor just disappear?
No. But he does seem weaker.
Oh no.
He's at a +4, yeah?
+4 miscellaneous bonus
Yeah.
to knowledge Shaper, yes.
Woo!
Masters, I grow really weary. I'm really excited you're gonna take me away from here, though. Could you take me to see the outside?
Yeah, alright.
Okay. So, you examine the hallway that he opened up?
Of
Yes.
course, let's go.
Okay. It seems to be leading to a set of stairs going up.
Up the cliff, I think.
Probably. Are you bringing him with?
Yeah. Doesn't the servitor like freezes if it's removed from the pedestal?
His body freezes up, so he's not moving. But his face is still, animate, and he can talk to you.
Okay, alright, let's go.
I'm so
I'm going
excited.
to try.
I've never seen the outside.
Not even before the lockdown.
No, I mean, it's always ever been that room.
Hmm. Well, you learn new things every day, I suppose.
Oh,
Hey,
you do? I only learn
Oh,
things
well,
every so
not
often.
every day, but some days.
All right. You quickly reach the surface, and there is another door there. This one seems to be
Is it locked?
stone of some kind, and has those same ridges in the door as that first door.
Servitor, how do you open this door?
Approach it.
Okay, I walk up. Marcus walked up to the door.
And the door sinks into the floor. You think you could almost hear something screeching out?
Hmm. Pardon? What did you just say just now?
When the door lowers into the ground, you think you can hear something screeching from the inside?
Servitor, what's that sound?
it's the same type of creature that was in the
Oh,
first door. Of
I-
course, you know that.
I think the door died, sir. You'll have to replace it.
The door died? What do you mean the door died?
Well, the creation in it. The one you all put in the doors. They died.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course. The creature controlling the door is deceased, of course. That would be a problem if we want to close this door again, don't we?
Yeah.
I say to
Hmm.
the servitor, "Oh, pardon, Marcus. He's still in training."
Oh.
Yes, I am an apprentice, a shaper apprentice, yes, of course. I am not yet well versed in the art of creation.
And
Sad, but we learn together, my friend.
Yes, indeed. Learn together. Hang on. Making sure we're all on the same page. All right. So back on the free hand. You all pop out at the top of a
oh,
cliff.
AFK.
You're about right here. You see the edge of a forest kind of
Alright,
moving
I'll see too.
around west and south of you. You also see pasture land and a bunch of pig-like cow creatures. These very large, they have a pig-like face, very beefy-looking pigs. And
Servitor, identify that creature.
not quite done there. And let's see here. You see 3 hooded figures guiding them around with sticks. And as you stand there, stunned at finding these, creatures on the island, not having expected anything left, the servant mind finally answers you. Those are orcs, and I believe serviles, master.
So
Just
they're
what kind of roll?
cattle.
And you see one of the figures just swat the rump of one of the cattle. Yes, I will put some pink symbols on the map. Just gonna tell you roughly where these are.
I think we should go greet the locals then.
Okay.
Alright? There are a lot of these things. They are really muscular, almost boar-like tusks in their mouth. But very docile and just staring at you as they chew.
I walk up to the hooded figures and wave at them.
And I follow by saying hello in Shaper.
One of the figures points
See,
at
I
you.
said
You're
that.
rather far away from them, right? So I'm going to stop you from
Okay.
being able to talk to them. But one of the figures points at you and turns to the others. All of the people meet up, seem to talk to one another as you approach, before the one who points walks over to you. He stops about 30 feet away and calls out to you in Shaper. Who are you?
Hello,
I-
we're Shapers.
Shapers!
I tell them.
Very well.
Wait, do I also understand Shaper now?
You don't.
Or at least someone understand what they're saying?
Yes, they understand.
I say to them in rudimentary shapers, we seek shapers. Can you tell us where there are shapers?
Shapers.
Other shapers.
No shapers here. Abandoned.
Long ago,
Many, many lives ago.
it is a shame.
Not shame, joy.
Uh, has there been any outlander arriving in this island as of late?
Outlander? No.
What would you do if you did see an Outlander?
Find out if Shaper. The servant mind, you think, tries to whisper to you, but it doesn't seem to understand the concept of volume control. Master, I think it's Rogue.
Rogue.
The creature in front of you, humanoid though it is, still not recognizable to you, hisses. Rogue? I am not rogue. I am awakened.
Broken from control.
No! Freed from tyranny. We stand equal.
You don't seem quite tall enough.
How tall are you?
Meter 75.
We all like 8
Oh.
feet tall chads.
I'm gonna have to figure out really quickly what does that translate to.
Oh, sorry. I live in America. I've been living here for a while, but I'm not from here. So
Yeah, no, that's fine. Meter 75.
So we come in peace. We do not wish to control you.
So somewhere around 6 feet. All right. Well, it is about 5.5 feet tall. So about the same, a little bit under.
So a manlet then.
Yeah, man height. It's a medium-sized
Oh,
creature.
okay. I thought they were small
No,
for some reason.
5 feet small, 5.5 feet tall, small, tiny. Dare I say?
Could be. Back on point. It seems kind of upset with you all for how you've been speaking to it.
I will take a non-aggressive posture and ask. We seek shelter. Do you know where we can find shelter?
In Vakrind. It gestures south.
Where is Vak? How far here from Vak?
Walk. Short walk.
Short walk.
Short walk. Less walk than herd.
I see. Do you guys have anything else to ask the locals or?
Nah,
Technical issue. I missed the version to do the
You
I'm just
need
questioning what that noise
yes?
was.
Hello?
Adrian is wrestling something on the background.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I put my phone in my pockets because I wasn't thinking.
It's okay. But back on point. The creature looks to you all and asks, "You need escort?" One of the cows kind of gets in between you guys, and he just swats it really quickly, and it moves off.
Escort.
Julian does the Vulcan salute and says, "Take us to your leaders."
A guide would do, not escort.
I
Guide.
take you to Krant.
That's a bad idea. Ran all over.
Splendid.
He
What was this
turns
idea?
around and proceeds to move between the orcs, swatting them to the side. Whoosh, whoosh. Using that switch, he takes control of the herd. The other two kind of cower away from you as you pass. So he leads you down a dirt path and takes you into a small little village. You recognize a couple of the stones here and there as not being of the same kind of construction as they were, or as the rest of the buildings. You assume you are roughly at this village, or where it once was. Okay. So only one building stands out, as it's made with the stone walls that I previously described. It is clear that it is the only one they did not make, and is the only one left standing from whatever was here. The eastern half of the stone slab roof remains in place, and you cannot tell when the other half fell, but currently the roof on that side of the hall is half that size and wooden. The servile leads you around to the backside, past other buildings and other serviles, all staring at you, and takes you into the door at the back. Let's see here. This door is attached to the original, what would be living door, based off the doors you've met in the past. It is clear only half that door remains, and the other half is broken and open.
I think we can safely assume the living mechanism inside is already gone or dead.
I think that's right, sirs.
Okay, I'm just gonna whisper to Hux and Klein. I think we should leave the servitor outside while we talk with the chief of the locals.
Julian nods in agreement.
They're rogues, sir. They might kill me.
I'll stick with the servitor and continue teaching
Because
Shaper.
I want to clear up the misconception that we are shapers. We just want to maintain the illusion that the servitor. And I want to clarify at the locals that we are not shapers. We're just outlanders looking for shapers.
That seems like a bad idea, but okay.
Okay.
I mean, they clearly hate shapers. So when we clarify we're not shapers, their attitudes might become better, I guess.
Maybe. So far,
I'm a stick with servitor.
being escorted by a servant mind. You called them rogues. Might not be the best so far. Alright, back on point. A stone and metal door. No, I already did that one. Okay, yeah. On left side door. Yep. Trying to figure out where I left off here. So the first half of the building contains rather a lot of bedrolls. You're not sure how many live in this building, but it is quite clear it is a large barrack for them. A small oven sits in a corner underneath one of the parts of the wooden roof that can be raised. You're assuming they never learned how to build a chimney. Let's see here. There are 2 tables with 4 benches over on that side of the room. And the oven is currently lit, but you see nothing inside cooking. At the back of the hall, you see shelves with both scrolls and tomes. 4 broken and empty canisters stand next to it. And there are 2 urns also there. At the small table near the shelves sits another servile. A hearth behind him spills out both heat and light for the creature to read by. Your guide takes you over to the table and talks to them very quietly. They turn to you and say, "This is Krant."
This is what?
Krant.
Krang.
Krant.
This is your leader?
There we go. Krant. And yes, Leader Krant.
Leader Krang.
I should point out, because I don't know if I ever specified, this all is in Shaper's tongue.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about. I thought Marcus couldn't speak Shaper.
No, he can.
Yeah, I can
Naruto
speak.
can't.
Okay.
Yeah, Klein.
Oh, it's
Klein
Naruto who can't. Okay.
Yeah. He does give you another title for him, but it's beyond your concept at the moment.
Okay, I got this. I translate for him.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Right.
do it.
It says something about starting a war. You're the main target. You better run.
Shut up.
Alright, what would you like to do?
I really don't know why we're meeting the chief here because I mean the idea that we're moving further south, we're just asking for direction. And then Hux wants to meet the chief for some reason.
Yeah, I want to meet the chief because I want to ask for information about the island.
Okay, ask away.
All right. Hello. I humble myself before you, chief. What was his name?
Krunt.
Cran.
Frank. Krang.
Krunt.
I humble myself before thee. So I hear from. Are there any other settlements like this one on this island?
2. Maybe more.
2 other ones. There could be more. Do you have a map where you could show me?
What map?
Fair enough. And are you on good terms with the 2 other settlements like this one?
No.
Are you guys in conflict?
Not in war. We no speak.
Has there been any outlander arriving here recently?
No outlander.
No outlander, are you sure? No ship in horizon.
Ship?
Big
A big
boat.
house that floats on water.
Big boat
He
house.
looks rather confused at what you're trying to describe.
Is there a cup or any like type of vessel in the
He
room?
shakes his hand and kind of like puts his hands up, covering his face, almost crossing them in front of them, and just keeps shaking his head. No, no, no. You must speak with Keeper Arana.
Where's he?
She, west. He points
In the other
towards
settlements?
direction of the large forest. Not settlement, more home.
I see. And then what major dangers are we to expect on this island? Are there any great roaming beasts that terrorize your people?
Dangers? Rogues. Rogues out there.
Rogues. Okay. And would you have any, let's say, a troop of outlanders come to this island and deal with these rogue for you? Would there be any reward?
Speak to Keeper Arana. We poor. No pay.
I see.
Give you food.
All right. Food and shelter?
Food.
No shelter.
No shelter.
Okay. You got it, pal.
To you, Chief Kant, we ask for a debt of labor to be repaid in labor.
What labor you do?
Repair this armor, grant us protection, and we shall also protect you. I show the
Armor?
armor piece I got from the Shaper place and ask them to repair it.
He has no clue.
No clue.
Yeah,
Very
he doesn't
sad.
know what to do with it. Not even what it is.
Can they at least make some leather straps so I can put it on my chest or something?
Uh, they don't even have leather clothes. They seem to be some type of hemp that is woven. It's very loose. You're not sure that it would work well as a strap.
No. So, what are we going to do?
Hmm?
Do you know of any great treasure here on the island?
Treasure?
Fair enough. I think we will take our leave now.
West, meet Keeper Arana. She explained better.
Keeper Arana, can you give us any sign of friendship to Keeper Arana so that we may
No attack
be
us,
friends with her?
we no attack you.
Okay. No, I'm trying to ask if they can give us some token that the keeper would recognize, so they know that we came here from Chief Kran.
Turns around, and he reaches into one of the urns, and he pulls out a thorn. Here.
Much thanks, Chief Kran. I
It's
Marcus
this thorn is as big as your fist.
extends his hand and take the thorn. What?
This thorn is as big as your fist.
Amazing.
Big. What could it be from?
Ooh, I sure hope not some kind of scorpion.
Thorns grow on
Definitely a
plants.
thorn. It's from a plant.
Hmm.
It could be a scorpion plant.
Okay.
Alright, I think we had done enough here. Let's move on.
Really quick, I'm going to cut back to Klein, who's outside while you're doing
I
this.
may pee.
You know, Klein, you're sitting there trying to teach him show tunes. He's too busy, distracted by the sky and the serviles around him, and he says, This is amazing to look at, sir. I never thought I'd get to go outside. Did he step away? Naruto? Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So while they were inside,
Holy shit.
something got
What?
dropped there.
I'm sorry, I was just getting a plate out.
That's not what it sounded like, but whatever.
Sounded like something died. All right. Back on point. Naruto, so as they're in the building talking back and forth, you have this moment where you're trying to teach him a song, right? The servitor. And all he's really focused on is the sky and the people around him. He's very happy to be here, and he just looks to you and is like, Sir, being out here has been the best thing in my life. I've never got to see the outside before.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing to say to that?
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to say anything for
Yeah,
that.
you're talking. It's your turn.
Well, how's life on the outside, little buddy? Pal, amigo, friend?
This is amazing. I don't have words for it. You look like you need help, though. Why didn't you go with them?
Quite simple. Somebody needs to take care of you.
I could have been left here. They might hurt me, but they haven't this whole time. Maybe that's because you're here. I don't know.
Sorry, I was getting drunk.
But you know, you really made this the best day ever. I feel I owe you something.
is gonna be one of those weird moments where you go into my soul again.
Well,
That was pretty trippy.
kind of. But this will be the last time.
You know what, Loba? You do whatever you think is right.
Okay. And he looks you in the eye, and you feel you're not alone in your body again. And in a moment it passes, and he looks kind of pale all of a sudden. I think
I'm getting
that's
every
it,
other
Master.
word.
Oh, you're getting every other word? Oh, that's not good. Hello?
It's kind of like this.
Oh. Okay, I'll try it this way. Let me put it into chat. There you go. Can you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened? You went quiet for a while.
Just saying something to him as the creature, but he can't hear me because for some reason it's glitching for him.
Let me try this.
No.
Let's try that.
So did you get it? Did you read that, Naruto? Klein, did you get the message?
Yes, I'm reading it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, sorry. Just checking
But
out.
that's a good mess. I have my glasses.
Okay. But the point is, after he says that last line, he closes his eyes, and his face becomes stone as well.
Okay, well, I'm just going to sadly walk into the main building now.
Okay. You come up behind them as they're just finishing their conversation, and you just kind of join in.
So, what I miss?
Nothing.
Go speak to Keeper Arana.
You were supposed to, yeah, Arana. Keep Arana in the forest west. I got this stone. We're supposed to show them.
In
I
Strava.
think.
Keeper Arana in Strava.
Lava. Yes,
And
of course. Interesting.
You're all speaking Shaper and realize he understands you.
Never realized to see what.
You now speak Shaper.
Oh,
Ah.
congratulations!
Yeah, quite fluently.
Okay, I suppose I should probably add that to my character sheet.
Yeah. The rest of you notice that he's missing the creature.
Where's the servitor? Sorry.
It's outside, apparently.
Technically, I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, a little bit inside my soul. Pretty weird. Yeah, I've had a weird past, 24 in-game hours?
Escape a shipwreck.
I've had a weird thing.
Get your soul shared with a creature that's scanning you repeatedly. Alright, well. You're free to go at this
Worst of all,
point. Where,
I
where
didn't
do
get to
you
teach
guys
him
want to
any.
go? What is your goal?
Worst of all, I didn't get to teach him any.
The forest.
He learned a little bit of a song, but was really focused on everything else. So you step outside and you look towards the forest. You think you can see some kind of stone structure just inside the forest over... let me move over. About right here. Somewhere over there.
What's the daytime like? Where's the sun at?
It is approaching evening.
We should try to find shelter soon. Maybe return to the Shaper building, perhaps.
Yeah, the Shaper building is probably a good place for shelter, and for food, we could probably stop by the town, ask these people.
Well, you see a stand that seems to be selling some kind of meat. There is dried, there is fresh, and there is raw.
Dried. Let's buy as many dried food we can.
Okay. The portions they're offering seem to be rather large for you. One portion seems to be enough that you could probably make 2 meals out of it. It's also worth about 5 copper pieces.
Nice. We have like 20 gold.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So that's what you guys do is just go, hey, I got money for that. Let's just trade. They have no silver or gold though.
Let's buy 1 gold worth.
Let's give them a few silver and buy like a shitload of them.
Just destroy their entire economy and give them 20 gold.
They don't know what
Hell
you're trying
yeah.
to give them.
But yeah, I think I have some money in my bag actually.
Yeah.
Of a more appropriate amount, maybe.
Okay.
Never mind.
No.
Nah, I spent all my gold.
Oops. Well, the only coin they're willing to accept is the copper ones.
I take out a torch and go, have you ever seen one of these? To the creatures.
They point at the fire pit behind you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Look, even cavemen know how to make a torch. What are you trying to do?
You're one of
They
them
don't know.
special
They don't know
folks,
how
ain't
to
you?
make a lot of things. I take out a bar of soap.
They don't know what it is.
And then I take out my wet skin and I pour a little of the water on the soap and I make it fuzz and sud and make bubbles. And I see, this here is powerful mojo. You can use it to keep the bad spirits away. You just put some water and lave yourself in it. I'll roll
I love your description.
Diplomacy.
The person behind the table asks, "Do you eat it?"
No. Though you can, it's just not recommended.
No want. Coin.
Okay, just cool.
The person who escorted you over comes over to the table you're at. Says, Excuse me, outsiders.
What?
Yeah, you cut off for me there.
May I talk with you a little longer before I go back to herd? Something to notice here is the fact that the village leader may not have been able to communicate well, but clearly has some form of respect from everyone here. Whereas the person you're talking to now seems to communicate a little bit better.
What? So they're like, did you like change the attitude of the like food guy or something?
Oh, you're wanting him to change the attitude of the food guy?
No, no, no. Can you repeat what you just said? I don't quite
The
catch it.
the guy who was from the herds that escorted you into a town just came over to talk to you while you're at the booth.
Okay.
Yes. He's asking to talk to you all if you have a moment. He seems to be better able to communicate than the leader of the town was.
That sounds okay.
All right. Sure.
Yeah. Alright. I may ask, you plan to meet with Arana?
Yes.
You
Yes.
should stop by Grove. Grove, we harvest, has problems, rogues. Help people there, we help you.
That sounds acceptable as well. Maybe before heading back to camp, we should go see Arana, stop by Grove and Harvest and all that stuff, and then head back to camp. We ate today. We don't really need to eat until tomorrow, and we know where we can find food if we have coin or something to trade
Are
for
you
it.
speaking in Shaper or are you speaking in Common?
In common.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go see Arana in morning. Night, very dangerous out here. Many
Indeed.
rogues.
We'll, we should embark to the forest on first light.
Agreed.
So let's just lug our food back to the Shaper building and sleep there.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to do a little shape for the Shaper building, and that, I think, will probably be your main base for right now.
Hell yeah.
And when we enter through the room, we could just ask the servitor to close that door that he opened for us.
Oh,
And that should keep us safe.
about that. Mr. Person killed it. Klein was the one last with it. It's dead.
Felix, you keep cutting off for me.
Really?
Is anyone else having that issue?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got that for me.
Yeah, I feel like DM is like breaking up. Like
Yeah.
there's portions of what he says just disappears.
Huh.
Like at first I thought it was coming from my end, but I did everything I could think of to fix it, and the problem persists. So
Sorry about that. I don't know, but this will be the last session that we have this trouble, I think.
Yeah, sure, no worry.
First couple sessions are always rocky until
Yeah.
troubleshooting gets done.
Yep. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at. I think with 15 minutes to spare, you kind of have settled in for the day. We can choose to call it here because this is a kind of a good stopping point, or we can continue until exactly the time of. How do you all want to do this?
Considering the technical issues, I only heard half of what you said. I think maybe it's better to call.
I don't even know what you said.
Okay, we will call it
Well,
here for the evening.
All right. Well, good
That I
session.
understood.
Okay.
so
It was good to get to know the rest of the party. If you guys want to do some social RP during our off times between sessions, so our characters get to know each other, that'd be okay with me.
I realized that we haven't even introduced each other. We just naturally work together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe we recognize each other from the ship.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
Yes. I did say that you all knew each other from working at the training sessions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you might not have worked as closely with one another, but you would at least know each other on sight.
Whatever he said.
I agree.
yeah, sure. I'll go with that.
Like, I mean, I'm down to do some social RP sometime, but except for very specifically this Monday,
That's fine.
Okay.
movie night.
Movie night. Nice.
Nice.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming in, and we'll have a next game Wednesday.
Sounds good. See you guys
Hell
Wednesday.
yeah.
Okay.
See you Wednesday.
I show up because I was halfway through an episode of anime when we started.
Oh well.
So I'm a little bit
Watching.
surprised that we're having session 1 Saturday. I thought we were doing Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's why
You're
I
Wednesday
thought
and
at first.
Saturday. You're both Wednesdays and Saturdays.
No, we know. It's just that first when the Roll20 page was first. After we had session 0, our first game was set to Wednesday, not Saturday.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to change it again because your next day will be set to Saturday when we end this, because it goes to the next week on the same day.
Oh, okay, I
And
understand.
I didn't know that, and I was like, oh, well, let me go change that. And I guess you all had already looked at it and realized it was later.
Yeah.
Anyway, but thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this, even with technical difficulties. It should be good to look at in the after effect on YouTube, so hope you enjoy.
Alright, well, I'm going to finish the episode of anime, so see ya.